Good morning, students. I am Mr. Ankit Giri and I am a college teacher. And in today's class, I will be teaching a lesson, a topic that is related to class 12, Heritage of Words. And this is a poem, one of the important poems. The title of the poem is The Lamentation of the World Pensioner. So I have written on the whiteboard, please see it very carefully. The lamentation of the old pensioner. The lamentation means it is a mourning. बिलौना जब केही महत्त्वपूर्ण कुराहरू हामीले गुमाउँछौँ, कोही व्यक्तिहरूलाई गुमाउँछौँ अथवा केही महत्त्वपूर्ण इम्पोर्टेन्ट कुराहरू गुमाउँदाखेरि हामीले के गर्छौँ, ल्यामेन्ट गर्छौँ, बिलौना गर्छौँ। र यहाँनिर बिलौना कसले गर्छ त भनेपछि हु डज द लेमेन्टेशन्स मिन्स एन ओल्ड पेन्सनर, अ रिटायर्ड पर्सन मेक्स द लेमेन्टेशन्स। एन्ड दिस पोएम is composed by very famous Anglo-Irish poet. Anglo-Irish poet, see here, A-N-G-L-O, Anglo-Irish poet, Anglo-Irish poet and dramatist. Anglo-Irish poet and dramatist W.B. Yeats. W.B. Yeats. W.B. Yeats. W.B. Yeats. His full form, his name full form is William Butler Yeats. He was originally from Ireland, and later on he came to England, and there he settled. So you can say he is an Anglo-Irish poet, and he has written so many dramas also. That's why he is a famous dramatist as well. In this poem, the poet presents a speaker. You can say in the story you say narrator, but he presents a speaker. And who is that speaker? The speaker of this poem is a pensioner, old pensioner. And the old pensioner, then by the title बाटै थाहा पायो, पेन्सनर अहिले कस्तो छ त भनेपछि ओल्ड छ, he is old. Now let's talk about some other details about the poem. In this poem the poet presents a narrator, a speaker who is very old, and he is not satisfied with his present situation. He is worried about his present situations. At the present time, the speaker of this poem is very old and ugly. Ugly means नराम्रो भन्न खोजेको. Ugly, this means his physical attraction has gone out. He has been turned into an ugly, unattractive person. In the similar way, he has been powerless. His power has gone powerless. He has been powerless. His power has gone. His youth period. Youth means jawani. His youth period has been passed away. So he is ugly, powerless. And you can say his friends, some of his friends might have died, and other friends also, they seem to have left him. He doesn't have any friends at the moment, so he is friendless at the moment. He feels very lonely at the moment. So that the poet thinks that he has been like a broken tree. Now अब यहाँ मैले केही पोएम्सहरुको लाइन्सहरु तिमीहरुलाई पढाउँछु, सुनाउँछु र त्यसबाट although I shelter from the rain under a broken tree, although I shelter, the poet takes the shelter. फर्स्ट स्ट्यान्जाबाट डिस्कस गर्दै छु. पोएटले के गर्छ, स्पिकरले के गर्छ भनेपछि shelter, सेल्टर भनेपछि ओत्लिन्छ, सेल्टर सेल्टर भनेपछि ओत्लिरहेको छ। द पोएट टेक्स अ सेल्टर अन्डर अ ब्रोकन ट्री। अब सिम्पल कुरा गरौँ, एउटा भाँचिएको टुटेको रुखमुनि हामीले ओत लाग्यौँ भने के त्यहाँनिर त्यो मान्छे रेनबाट अथवा सनबाट चाहिँ सेफ हुनसक्छ त? डेफिनेटली सेफ हुन सक्दैन। अब फर्स्ट कुरा त कोही मान्छेहरू भाँचिएको रुखमुनि गएर पानीको ओत लाग्ने, घामबाट चाहिँ अब सनलाइटबाट चाहिँ बस्नलाई रुखमुनि भाँचिएको रुखमुनि जाने गर्दैनन् फर्स्ट कुरा। Because the broken tree doesn't provide him the shelter. The broken tree doesn't provide him the shelter because it doesn't have the leaves and other branches. In the similar way, the poet himself is also, he has turned into be like a broken tree. एउटा broken tree आफैलाई एउटा broken tree को रूपमा कविले आफूलाई broken tree को रूपमा आफूलाई comparison गर्छ. He compares himself as a broken tree. Let me read about this. A poet is not satisfied with his present situation because he has been like a broken tree. अब यहाँ चाहिँ पोइट अब फ्ल्यासब्याकमा जान्छ. फ्ल्यासब्याक भनेको उसको आफ्नो जवानीको पिरियड सम्झिन्छ. अब यसलाई चाहिँ प्रेजेन्ट सिचुएसनबाट पास्ट सिचुएसनमा जान्छ. सो फ्ल्यासब्याकमा के हुन्छ त भनेपछि द पोएट रिमेम्बर्स हिज बाइगोन डेज, पास्ट डेज. बाइगोन भनेको पास्ट भनेको बाइगोन डेज भनेको उसको बितेको समयलाई सम्झिन्छ, उसको जवानीको पिरियडलाई सम्झिन्छ. सो के हुन्थ्यो त? लेट सी व्हाट ह्यापेन्ड इन द पास्ट इन द पोएट्स लाइफ. इन द पास्ट द पोएट युज्ड टु बी भेरी ह्याप्पी इन द एक्कम्पेनी अफ हिज फ्रेन्ड्स. साथीहरूको बिचमा धेरै खुसी हुने गर्थ्यो. ही वाज भेरी अट्र्याक्टिभ. He was surrounded by his friends. You can say companies. The beautiful women used to love him. They were attracted with the poet. अनि यहाँ एउटा चेयरको उ गर्छ, चेयरको इक्जाम्पल दिन्छ. म यो पोएमहरूबाट भन्छु. My chair was nearest to the fire in every company that talk of love or politics. Time transfigured me. भनेपछि उसको जवानीमा उसको कुर्सी, यो जाडो सिजनको कुरा गर्दै हुन्छ. सो जवानीमा उसको कुर्सी आगो नजिकै हुने गर्थ्यो र आगो नजिकै साथीहरू सर्कल बनाएर बसिरहेका हुन्थे. र यहाँ इन्डोर्स कुराहरू पनि कुरा गरेको छ. साथीहरू चाहिँ सर्कलमा बसेका हुन्थे, आगो नजिकै बस्थे र ती चाहिँ तिनीहरूले आगोको चाहिँ के गर्थे भनेपछि तिनीहरूले ताप लिइरहेका हुन्थे. त्यसमध्ये पोएट अथवा स्पिकरको कुर्सी अरूभन्दा अगाडि हुने गर्थ्यो. This means he used to live the very happy life in the past. He used to have lots of companies, many companies. They used to give the companies. And his youth friends, other friends of his time, they used to talk on various topics like politics को बारेमा, love affairs को बारेमा डिस्कस गर्थे. यहाँबाट तिमीहरूलाई यो सब कुरा इट इज द म्याटर बिफोर द टाइम ट्रान्सफिगर्ड हिम भनेपछि यो सब कुरा कहिलेको भन्दाखेरि जवानीको कुरा हो. समयले तिनीहरूलाई परिवर्तन गर्नुभन्दा, समयले उसलाई कविलाई अथवा स्पिकरलाई बुढो गराउनुभन्दा पहिलाको कुरा हो. यो टाइम ट्रान्सफिगर्ड हिम. इट इज द म्याटर बिफोर द टाइम ट्रान्सफिगर्ड हिम. नाउ द पोएट इज अग्ली, पावरलेस, कम्पेनीलेस. And he is like an isolated person. Isolated means अरूबाट छुट्टाएको व्यक्ति जस्तो छ. That's why the poet does not look happy with the time. He is dissatisfied with the time. यहाँनिर केही क्रिटिकल थिङ्किङ्सहरूमा केही कुराहरू तिमीहरूलाई सोध्न सक्छ इक्जामिनेसनमा अथवा तिमीहरूले बुझेर लेख्न पर्ने. यो फर्स्ट प्याराग्राफमा त्यो ह्याप्पी मोमेन्ट्स थियो भनेपछि पोएटको जमानाको युवाहरू, स्पिकरको जमानाको युवाहरू, दे वर भेरी ह्याप्पी, दे वर भेरी सेटिस्फाइड. अब यहाँ प्रेजेन्ट सिचुएसनको युवाहरूको कस्तो कुरा छ त? नाउ ही कम्पेयर्स द युथ्स अफ हिज टाइम with the youths of modern time. उसको चाहिँ वर्तमानको युवाहरू कस्तो छ त? अब म यसलाई अलिकति पढेर सुनाउँछु. Though lads are making pikes again. The lads भनेको अहिलेको boys, अहिलेको youthsहरूले making pikes again. Pikes भन्छ यहाँ, pikes. P-I-K-E-S, pikes. Pikes means here, he is talking about the weapons. He is indicating some sort of wars. युद्धको कुरा गरिरहेको छ. He is making for some conspiracy. They are making conspiracy. षड्यन्त्र, एक प्रकारको षड्यन्त्र भइरहेको छ. They are talking about the wars. Wars are going on in the world. So he is not satisfied with the activities of the modern